You know what time it is? Today we're announcing the Bittersweet Vocal Challenge winners. Before I get into this, I just want to say thank you guys so much for participating in this challenge. Not only does it help spread my song, but it helps give opportunities to new artists that maybe don't have an audience. Y'all are all amazing. So this is going to be really hard for me to pick my favorites, but honestly, everyone should be a winner to themselves because it takes a lot of courage to do this kind of thing. It's a huge win, so give yourself a pat on the back. So I'll be grading this out of 4 points for the sound of the vocals, out of 3 points for the flow, out of 3 points for the lyrics. It'll be a total score out of 10. So I will put that on screen right here. All right, so let's get into it. So we're going to be checking out Kage's version of Bittersweet. Let's check it out. Vocalists, I want to hear you on my brand new single, Bittersweet. I'm going to be picking my top 3 favorite submissions to feature on my YouTube channel. So tag a vocalist in the comments that you think would slay this open verse challenge. I mean, I can tell you right now, that's top 3. That's incredible. Wow. Dude, he's so young. He's like 12. That's crazy. Kage, that is so awesome. First of all, just to have I don't even have words. To be able to put yourself out there at such a young age and work on your craft, sound that good, be doing the recording process. I mean, this is how you do it. This kid's going to be on a huge stage someday, playing main stage with a great band behind him. This is one to watch. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 3 lyrically. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 3 for flow, and I'm going to give it a 4 out of 4. That is a solid 9.5 out of 10. Kage leading the pack with that one. That's crazy. That's really good. Okay, we're going to score Cody now. Cody X Adola. Vocalists, I want to hear you on my brand new single, Bittersweet. I'm going to be picking my top 3 favorite submissions to feature on my YouTube channel. So tag a vocalist in the comments that you think would slay this open verse challenge. Straight heat. Cody, this is sick, man. I gotta give you a full 4 out of 4 on the sound of the vocals. That was really solid. I would give it a 3 out of 3 for the flow, 2 out of 3 on the lyrics, and I'm going to give it a 3 out of 3 on the flow. Love the tone. I love how consistent your vocals are. This was a great display of what your vocals do. All right, let's check it out again. Let's do Braeker. Vocalists, okay. I want to hear you on my brand new single, Bittersweet. I'm going to be picking my top 3 favorite submissions to feature on my YouTube channel. So tag a vocalist in the comments that you think would slay this open verse challenge.
What's up, Pinknoise? Big fan.
Hey.
The taste of your love is so burning my tongue. I know that you like how you lie to my face. You make me think it was never ending. You take a break, but I turn the bed to night after night. How's your future looking without me?
Wow. I'm a sucker for people that can do both sets of vocals. I think doing the singing over this was such a bold and brave choice. I love that you stood behind that. You stood on business right there. You stood on business.
It's not clocking too.
That was sick. This is definitely one of my favorites so far, I think. I gotta give it a 4 out of 4 on the vocal performance. Brownie points for the pink, by the way. Love that. I'm gonna give it a 3 for the lyricism. The only thing I really would have wanted to hear different is like I would have loved to hear like a one-line lyric there and into like the heavier, faster part. Other than that, I think this is pretty much as good as it gets. This is awesome. Okay, we're gonna check out Jarett is bored. Jarett is bored.
Vocalists, I want to hear you on my brand new single, Bittersweet. I'm going to be picking my top 3 favorite submissions to feature on my YouTube channel. So tag a vocalist in the comments that you think would slay this open verse challenge.
I never thought it would taste like this. Sometimes I miss the bliss of ignorance when I can dismiss the sense of bitterness for the sake of saving this relationship. No, I don't gotta, but I just don't feel like it. And I remember I'll forget what I meant to be a friend. Listen again, no, never get a shit. So bad.
How's your future looking without?
What the fuck? I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't think it was that. Wow. Jarett, this is incredible. This is definitely one of the best ones. I'm going to give this 4 out of 4 vocally. Might I add, it says best I could do with a tiny lavalier mic and phone app. I don't even want to know if he had a good interface and a good mic. This is so good. You don't even need all of the extra stuff. This is just good. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 4 on the vocal performance itself. 3 out of 3 for the lyricism. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 3 for the flow. That was a perfect flow. All right, so tying for 3rd place is Braeker and Cody. I could not pick between the two of you. Braeker, I loved that you added the singing in there. It was such a bold take on this whole thing. This was really sick. Cody, the vocals were just so solid. I just love the sound of your vocals over that kind of breakdown. It's very awesome. In 2nd place, Kage. The fact that you are only 12, keep going, man. This is only the beginning. Can't wait to see where you go with your music career. This is very, very exciting. And in 1st place, drum roll. Jarett. There's definitely a wow factor there. The fact that you recorded it with a little lav mic, the lyrics, the tone. I loved your energy. I just loved everything about this submission. So very well deserved. I just want to say congratulations to everyone who has submitted. These were all awesome. All of them. Shout out to everybody that had the courage to submit, because I know that it is very hard to put yourself out there on the internet, to subject yourself to people's opinions. So thank you guys for participating in the Bittersweet Vocal Challenge. Don't forget to go listen to the actual song Bittersweet by Pinknoise. You can check it out right here. Also, I just put out a new song called Landmine, and if you haven't listened to it, you should check it out. I'm thinking about doing an open verse challenge for this as well, and this one's way heavier. And also I have an EP dropping on August 15th called Human Equals Kind. You guys can pre-save it right here. I really hope that you enjoy the new music. I've been working really hard on it for over a year now, so appreciate all of the love and support that I've been getting. Thank you so much. Pinknoise out.